Hi Gemini, welcome to my channel. This is Mary Ellen coming to you from Moonrise Cottage. I'm very happy to be here with you, and we've got great shift and change going on in a beautiful, beautiful, peaceful way. So I'm glad to see this because, you know, spring's been hard. Well, before I forgot, hey guys, I'm finally on Facebook. So please go hit me up on Facebook and, you know, like my page and friend me and all that stuff. It's Moonrise Cottage Soul Tarot. It's my business page on Facebook. So I'll be looking forward to seeing you guys there. It's just under development. Not sure exactly, you know, what I'm going to be doing with it yet. But the first step to a new path is to create something new. So happy to be doing it. All the information about me is below this video, per usual. Please make sure that you like this video for me. I am intentionally growing my channel this year, and it's just a sweet way to give back and say thank you for the time, you know, from me and my spirit guide. So appreciate that. So look at that. Look what's coming out here. The first card out, the thing my spirit guides want to speak with you about is a major arcana card. That's the Lover of Devotion. And you know, I love it. This has come out in every reading so far. So there's something going on with the collective. We are all standing in the fields of summer. My guides have been talking about it a lot. So we see this beautiful woman. It's a fertile moment. She's very clear, very centered and focused. And she's holding her bounty at her heart chakra, of course. She's connecting with the spiritual realm. You see the little black bird by my thumb in the bottom left hand of the card. So, you know, she's pondering her pathway and to what she will give her devotion. In the traditional tarot, that would be the Lover's card. So my guides are telling you that you're in line with your spirit, because you see how this is the card that activates you, your energy inside this reading. And you're looking skyward. The judgment of skill is the Four of Wands. And you're pondering what brings peace and harmony and beauty into your life. How do you find stability, happy home, all that stuff, all the things that, you know, Four of Wands, right? Creating clarity, passion, happiness, a stable life. So in the summer meadow, there we stand in the beautiful days of June, just reviewing. What have we been doing? What's our process been? What's our soul been focusing on? And how do I create that which I desire? Now that I've come out from the shadows and I stand in the shimmery beauty of the meadow. And you know, you got a vessel in your hands. This is really beautiful. I love this card. And your vessel is full. Your shoes are blue. Some transformation has taken place, and you're walking forward dressed in your passion. Aren't you, Gemini? I love that. There's a new road coming forward while you ponder in a very peaceful way. So there you are with your vessel, your passion, your thoughts, your judgment of the skills that you have, the way you've done life, the battles that have come, how you've overcome them, light and dark, all kinds of things, right? Male and female, yin and yang. And you're sitting before this beautiful lake or pond in the long grass of summer. I love it. Just so beautiful. So you know what? While you ponder that, what it is you're going to give your devotion to in the cycle of the next year, take some time, if at all possible, to go to any place that looks or feels like that, my guides are saying. Because, you know, Gemini, by the way, happy birthday, those of you that have June birthdays. It's going to be a quiet month with a lot of internal focus, and make sure to rest and get some internal peace. That's why we see this here, and it's reflecting the astrology. So, you know, on the 3rd, you have a new moon in your first house. That's why you're considering, what am I going to devote myself to? What's my new pathway? And of course, that brings some restive moments of, my guides are saying the word pondering. On the 5th, Mercury is going to join Mars in your 2nd house of money. So maybe you're planning some new things in business. Pondering what you would like to do about your financial life. And the power is going to be there. The road, the pathway is going to open. It's really interesting. I love this. On the 9th, you have Venus coming in right straight into Gemini. So no wonder we see the cards reflecting it. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. So, relationships, peace, bounty, beauty, all the things we're seeing in the cards. On the 17th, you got the full moon coming into the 7th house, and Jupiter's there. So, I love it. Thank you, Spirit. My guides are saying it's kind of obvious if you look at the astrology, right? Expansion, completion, illumination, and relationships. Maybe a new relationship coming. Maybe a choice in a relationship. Write me a message on the comment section. Let me know. I always love reading your comments. And then, on the 22nd, the sun then enters your 2nd house. Again, more activation in the place of finances. I like it. While you're in this position of choosing new pathways, it's a really beautiful prophecy, I think, coming forward. On the 27th, Mercury goes into the 3rd house. And guess what? You've got Gemini in the 12th house for several years going forward. So my guides are saying that's the expression of all those things that I just talked about in terms of the astrology. It's just really beautiful. Something coming for it. Look, Gemini, they're saying take this one. So that's the first, they're saying the first activation on your human walk. Again, very peaceful. The courtship of skill. 3 of Wands. I believe when you have this pondering and we see this process going forward, these are the decisions that you make. A lot of you, of course, are going to be making decisions about relationships. And the status of the relationship in the full light of the sun. Beautiful yin and yang expression. And you know what? Here we have the 4 of Wands, right? So a nod, perhaps, more energy about relationships, etc. Decisions being made. Beauty coming forward because you are considering your pathway of devotion. I love it. And it's coming in relationships and in your money house. So those are the activations this month, and we see it here. And you know what I love about this? It's new. And what these two are doing is looking at each other. They're hand in hand. There's love there. Yin and yang joining within you in order to stand in the full light of the sun that is so activated for you to step on to a new journey. Building something new, and there's mystery. We see the cups. We don't know what's in them because it has yet to develop. And it is the change and the new growth that's represented by the garments coming forward for you, Gemini, standing on this new shore. I love that the courtship of skill is here. 3 of Wands, okay? Just so you know, looking outward into a new journey, pondering what you would like to devote yourself to, and taking your quiet moments while you do that pondering. And then you step forward because your 2nd house is activated. I like it. And you've got Mercury and Mars there, sending you forward into this journey, wherever it is you're going. So Spirit, let's give beautiful Gemini a hint. What's the next step on the human journey, please? Please help us understand. Where's Gemini going this month? My guys just said, okay, straight into the magic of destiny. Of course. Look at that. I love it. That is the decider of will. So while you're pondering this destiny and having these moments in the sunshine, make sure you take a lot of peaceful moments in order to be able to invoke the magic that comes to you as the planets move in the ways I was just talking about. Okay? So it is this relationship, the self with the self, and whoever you're involved with, and I will get to the soulmate readings and love readings. I've decided this month I'm going to put the life path readings out first. My spirit guides wanted me to do it that way. So those are coming, I promise. But it is the relationship with the self and with others, for sure, that you're going to be pondering. And there's magic in the air. Absolutely. Because of this Jupiter and the full moon in the 7th house. Expansion in a relationship, the magic of the illumination and completion in order to go forward into what is meant to come next. And there it is. And this has also come out in every single reading. I think as a collective, we are all standing together in just this way. There's a brilliant moment of pause, and the vision that keeps coming to me, even though this shows the mystical realm, it's this. This is the vision that keeps coming into my mind, and I think as a collective of souls, we are all journeying, and we're standing in the brilliance of the moment in the deep, quiet places. So imagine yourself on a summer day like this, and if you can do it, please go do it. Please, I'm begging you, go do it. To have your thoughts and your rememberings and to begin to manifest that what you want, because you have the power to do it this month. Absolutely, in work, in money, in career, and in relationships, because we see all those things activated there. It's literally spiritually a very fertile moment. So my guides are talking about this 12th house activation with Uranus. There's a lot that's going to come forward in the coming years, but you're on a new foundation. This is the Six of Pentacles. It's a beautiful card about remembrances. My guides are saying like this, okay? It's the magic of this moment. Nostalgia, sweetness, activation, decisions coming forward. And look, you probably saw that before I did, but that's what my guides are talking about. That's the way you stand here in this moment. And the moment is the month of June, my guides are saying. So, you're going to have this meeting of the minds within yourself. That's the bridge card that ties this human journey that you're having, this thing that's going on because of the planets and the fact that, well, here in the United States, we are in summer. I know down and under, you're moving into fall. So all of these golden magic days, that's what my guides are saying. When you come together with yourself, look at this, just this row. Right, so when you look at my readings, make sure to always look at the rows and the vertical columns and how the energy rises on the diagonal as well. Very important. All right, so, and look, there's the new moon. This card, there's something magical happening, as I think I was saying. We're all standing together in this moment. This is what the month of June is about on a collective basis. And so we see this here preceding that. We are literally coming into collective consciousness. It's really interesting. If you have the time, go look at the other readings. Aries is out. Taurus is out. This will come out today. I'm hoping to get the first half of the zodiac done today if possible. I don't know. Time's a wasting. So beautiful activation, energy, and messages coming through at this full moon. Or pardon me, on the new moon, which happens to be in your first house. See the energy coming through there? That's the stone of destiny. It's about transformation, of course. It's about self-actualization and spiritual activation. Do you see this? When you sit together and you ponder your pathway. This is what your soul is working on while you're having this human experience. It's really deep, really beautiful. And I know it has all to do with Uranus in the 12th house. I love this for you, Gemini, because Spirit says you search for it, you seek it out. It's where you live. And the good that you can do because of your spiritual intelligence in the 12th house. I really like this. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, what's the next card, please? Okay, my guys want this one. And of course, look. Going on a new adventure. You have your wand in your hand. You've got magic, sustenance. So, this gentleman, the warrior of skill, simply stands in the twilight, waiting for the impulse to arrive that sends him on his sacred journey. And he jumps up on his white horse. His bags are already packed. He's ready to go. He's just waiting for the impulse to come. And look where the impulse is coming from. Here, magic, right? While you sit and ponder yourself, and then this activation comes. It's really interesting. And look, there's the next card. You would think this is a lover's reading. It's not intended, but we're talking about yourself and spirit. And I think there is some, clearly there's some indication here about how it's going to be in relationships, because you've got the full moon in the 7th house along with Jupiter. This is all about activation, Gemini, this month, really in really beautiful ways. So here we see the lover of devotion pondering while standing on this new foundation. Because of the magic of the moment, the magic of the drift of the planets brings to you this elopement of skill, this ascension moment. That's the 8 of Wands. It's a story about, you see this? Look at that. I can't wait to do your lover's reading because, wow. So just for a moment, ponder self-love, ponder how you join with the universe, ponder your sacred pathway, the joining of the yin-yang energy, the male and female within you. You're going on some new kind of a pathway opening up because of how the astrology is shaping up for you. This is you getting ready, sorry, for the eclipse, okay? That's what's coming through verbally about this. We're all doing it. And we're all going really deep, each in our own way, because of our energy set point, because of our frequency. So make sure to come into deep alignment with yourself this month. Take this quiet time. Make sure that when Mercury and Mars come together in your 2nd house, that you utilize that energy to initiate this cycle, which is meant to happen, okay? So that's on the 5th, in case you don't remember, right after the new moon in your 1st house. So Gemini, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. Spirit, let's get an outcome card for Gemini, and then we're going to pick from the runes, please. All right, Spirit, what is it? Yeah, this one, of course. No doubt, right? Destiny. Holding destiny in your hand and winding it around the tower of inspiration in these beautiful moments. Holding the thread of destiny while you take part in this process. That's what my guides are saying. So let's pick from the bag of runes. Spirit, what do you got for Gemini this month? What's going on? Really beautiful. So as the eclipse comes on, gang, I'm going to have a gathering at Moonrise Cottage. So heads up about that. I will make an announcement. It will probably come out as a little brief video and as in the comment section. So if you're not subscribed, do that so you don't miss it. And think about, look at your calendar, how the eclipses are falling. And if you think you'd like to come to Moonrise Cottage for a group gathering, just for some fun, just to celebrate and have, my guys are saying some singing and chanting and drumming and fire ceremonies and good food and et cetera, et cetera. I'd love to have you. My guides are saying we're opening up the doorway for the next phase. And given what your reading looks like, I'd really love to have a Gemini here. Okay, there we go. Ooh, I love it. Okay. So let's see. Let's put that right there. And I'll read to you right from the book. I love that when that comes out. That is a beautiful rune. It is about taking the road less traveled. In a sense, my guides are saying. It is indicating a separation. And I think, given everything that has come out, I'm using the Book of Runes. It's on page 98. We're talking about a spiritual path. And we see it here in a way that's really deep, very powerful. My guides are saying it's like this. This is about sacred inheritance. It's the rune Othilla. It's a time of separating pathways because old skins must be shed and outmoded relationships must be discarded. When you receive this rune, a peeling away is called for. It's part of the cycle of initiation. Othilla is a rune of radical severance, absolutely, and we see it all through this reading. The appropriate action here is submission and quite possibly retreat, knowing how and when to retreat and possessing the firmness of will to carry it out. This is a rune of acquisition and benefits and can be associated with real property. However, the benefits that you receive, the sacred inheritance, may be derived from something that you must give up. This can be particularly demanding when what you are called upon to abandon is some aspect of your own behavior, a part of your cultural inheritance. For then, you must look closely at what until now you have proudly claimed as your birthright. Whether it is your attachment to your position in society, to the work you do, or even to your beliefs about your own nature, the separation called for will free you to become more truly who you are. So if you look at the process, I'm going to just move this over now. If you look at the process that's unfolding with the planets and the things that are coming through in the cards, you'll understand. That is why you're having this deep self-discussion about what am I going to devote myself to. While you review the process that you're in, and you do form these new pathways, and you're going to go on an adventure, and it's going to bring you in close alignment with yourself and allow you to be able to manifest your own destiny. And there's no greater power than that. So, beautiful Gemini, thank you so much for being here to collect your message. Click the like button for me and make sure to share a little bit about your journey. I'd love to read your comments. Thanks so much for being here. Have a beautiful month, and I'll look forward to speaking with you as July and the eclipse season comes on. And always remember, you are your purpose. Thanks, gang.